Okay, so comparing integers. So let's say I give you just this example right here. 14 and 25. You compare with greater than, less than, or equal to signs. What is it, everyone?
Less than.
Less than. So I would put a less than sign. Those are technically integers, right, guys? They're positive numbers, they're whole numbers, they're what you guys are always used to working with, but they are technically integers as well. So whenever both numbers are positive, it's just whichever number is bigger, right? So if we try this example, (16) and (-6),
Are we treating them, are we saying how far they are from the...
Nope, you're just telling me, are they greater than, less than, or equal to? That's all you're doing. What is it, everyone?
Greater than.
So, when we have one positive and one negative, the positive is always bigger, correct? So, example 3, if we have those two numbers, (-18) and (-17), what is that answer?
Less than.
Why?
Because 17 is closer to 0.
Good. So when they're both negatives, look at whichever number is closer to 0 on a number line. Or technically, the smaller number, if you think about it in positive terms, is the bigger number.
Subtraction always.
Do we remember all of that? I'm not really telling you anything new, right, guys? Questions on comparing? And obviously, if the numbers are the same, they are what? Equal. Hopefully I don't have to go over that one. So let's talk about ordering. Ordering integers means order them from least to greatest or greatest to least, whatever it asks you for. So let's do least to greatest for right now. And here is your first example for that. Let's do (-16), 21, 14, (-3), (-7), 3, 5, and (-2). So (-16), 21, 14, (-3), (-7), 3, 5, and (-2). Put those in order from least to greatest for me. We ready?
Yes.
Just about? Some of you are still writing. Alright, what's comes first, everyone?
Negative 16.
Next.
Negative 7.
Next.
Negative 3.
Next.
Negative 2.
Next.
3.
Next.
5.
Next.
14.
Next.
21.
Okay, so I have a question for you. When you go through and you're writing them out in order from least to greatest, how many of you cross off the number as you write it down?
I don't cross off, I just put a dot on top.
That's fine, but it's the same thing. I strongly encourage you, if you do not do it, to do that. Just because we can accidentally do things like put in a positive number, like a positive 7 when a positive 7's not here. Or put in a negative number when there's not a negative number. So cross off the numbers as you go, or do something that signifies or tells you that you have used that number and it is gone. That way we don't accidentally make those common mistakes that do happen. Yes, ma'am.
Number them, like 1, 2, 3.
Absolutely. Yep, you do whatever you need to. Okay. Questions on least to greatest? Okay, let's do greatest to least. Here is that example. Example number 2. 13, 24, negative 8, 0, negative 4, negative 3, negative 12, and 8. 13, 24, negative 8, 0, negative 4, negative 3, negative 12, and 8. This is the one that most students will mess up if they will mess something up. Just because we are used to least to greatest. So I have a lot of students who have in the past who have actually accidentally done least to greatest. So they accidentally mess it up. So one thing that you could do is you could order them least to greatest, and then you could just flip it. Just flip the whole thing around, because then it would be in greatest to least form. So what comes first, everyone?
24.
What's after 24?
13.
Next.
8.
Next.
0.
Next.
Negative 3.
Next.
Negative 4.
Next.
Negative 8.
Next.
Negative 12.
Very good. The next thing I have students forget is that the 0 goes between the positive and negatives. I have some students who put that 0 first, and I have some students who put that 0 last. Please make sure it always goes in between your positive and your negative numbers. Questions? Okay, let's play Kahoot.